What's going on? It's 2025 and I am back. I'm here to make you guys some content so you can learn from what we're doing in real estate. And today I wanted to go all the way back and have a basic fundamental conversation with you guys regarding just what the hell is real estate investing and what it is that we actually do. So just to really simplify it, real estate investing at the end of the day, it starts with a deal, right? So getting a good deal on a property that you can then invest in, lend on, fix and flip, wholesale, use as a rental, keep as a buy and hold, right? And those are exit strategies. So it starts with the deal, all right? So how are you going to get a good deal? Well, you're probably not going to get it on the MLS if it's a nice, shiny house, although you could if you understood creative finance, which is one of our favorite ways to structure deals. But at the end of the day, real estate investing starts with a good deal. You might have heard that phrase, you make all your money on the purchase, right? When you buy it right, you do better over the long run. So that can be either you got it at a great discount, you got it at great terms, creative finance, or something in between. All right. So yeah, at the end of the day, real estate, it starts with a deal. Okay. Let's just start there. It starts with a deal. Okay. So once you get that deal, either at a discount or you got really good terms, the next thing that happens is, okay, what are you going to do with that deal? Now that's an exit strategy. Okay. That's what we call it in the industry. So an exit strategy is, are you going to buy and hold it either to live in or rent? So short-term rentals, mid-term rentals, co-living, pad splits, long-term rentals. There's a bunch of different ones. So those are all potential exit strategies. Are you going to fix and flip it? Are you going to wholesale it? Okay. These are exit strategies. So starts with the deal. Then once you have the deal, you look at it and you say, okay, we got this on really good terms. It might work for XYZ exit strategies. So typically when we're negotiating deals, we're making offers on properties to bring to our investors, which is something we do in our business. First thing we do is we're just trying to create a deal. There's a lot of different ways to create a deal. And whatever contract we end up in agreement with the seller or the agent involved in that deal, we then have usually a few different exit strategy options. And based on like the types of terms we negotiate, the price, all that good stuff, we then take that opportunity, which we've structured, that deal we've structured, we take it to other investors who either do fix and flipping or they do buy and hold investing, such as short-term rentals, or they invest in mid-term rentals, or they're just looking for a house to live in, right? And we work with agents on almost every deal. We work with title companies, we work with attorneys, we work with sellers, and we work with buyers. So being on the investment side, like myself, I focus on acquisitions. That's what the Furlong Group is. We're a real estate acquisitions company. We go out and create opportunity through making offers, structuring deals, taking those opportunities and marketing those contracts to our investor buyers who will buy those because we did all the work for them on the front end, putting this killer deal together, either with terms or at a discount, where they can go out and implement their business strategy, their preferred exit strategy. So a lot of these investors are full-time fix and flippers. They don't have time to go out and call sellers and call agents and structure and negotiate deals all day. They want the deals brought to them so they can focus on fix and flipping because they're doing volume, right? So we're serving those up on a silver platter. Same thing with our short-term rental investors. When we go out and I'm doing acquisitions in, for example, the Smoky Mountains where we invest, I get a deal, I get it under contract via subject to, I take that deal, it has great terms, I know a buyer who wants it and they'll lock it up in 24 hours and close on it in 2 weeks. So this is kind of how the whole ecosystem of real estate investing works. There's also people who lend. So there's hard money lenders and there's transactional lenders. There's also transaction coordinators. There's obviously title companies and real estate attorneys. So all these different people work within the ecosystem of real estate, right? You got your agents, your brokerages, everyone makes money. Everyone works together more or less. At the end of the day, there's usually a lot of people involved in getting a transaction from A to Z. And this is just part of how it all works. So again, at the core, real estate investing just starts with a deal. Whatever makes it a deal, where a buyer is going to want to buy that, that's a deal, right? And then you have all your exit strategies. And then you have all the different people involved in the transactions who are making money. And there's a million different ways to then make money being within real estate. And a lot of those ways of making money are considered active income. If you're a real estate agent, you're a service provider, you're earning active income, a commission. and you're helping facilitate that transaction. You're helping represent a buyer, represent a seller. If you're a brokerage, you are providing a place for those agents to hang their licenses. You're getting a cut, right? And it's a business, right? Wholesaling, when you're assigning a contract or double closing on a contract to then earn a fee, that is active income because you're doing 3, 4, 5 a month. You're earning income from that, and you're going to be taxed on that relatively. Also, there's the investors who are buying properties and holding them. They have to rent the properties, deal with tenants, deal with repairs, have reserves. There's a lot of different ways to be involved in real estate, and really no better or worse way. It just depends on where you're at and what your goals are. So I think a combination of buying rentals for long-term wealth building, having some sort of active income within real estate, like wholesaling or flipping or being an agent. There's a lot of different things you can do. You can become a transaction coordinator. You can work for a title company. You could be a lender. So you could just lend transactional lending towards EMD, towards double closings. You can fund fix and flippers, private or hard money for their projects. There's so many different things you can do. It's super cool. It's really interesting. And you really just, until you get into real estate investing and you go down the rabbit hole and start learning all this stuff, you might think you want to do one thing and then you learn about another, and that's kind of part of the process. And then you end up kind of settling in where you're comfortable and what aligns with your goals. So at the end of the day, that's real estate investing. That's the basics. Just wanted to go over that. We're going to get into some more details coming up.